Gang, gang. Ooh. Oh yeah. Gang, gang. Yeah. That flow. Hunter effects for president. Tweet it now. Tweet it now. I will be president. Even though I'm Canadian. Y'all about to get your mind blown. Check. Good morning, everybody. Oh. Pratik, I adore you too. The MVP right now in chat. What's up, Peter? What's up, Andrew? What's up, Jack? What's up, John? Yeah, it is evening in London, isn't it? But it's a brand new day over here. Made one trade today. It wasn't a whole lot. I had a bunch of biases. It's all set up. No, I don't want to listen to this song. Wait, no, this is, which one is this one? Okay, we're gonna play Take Flight here. He's only got 4 songs on his Spotify, so I just gotta open with the 2 different songs every time. Yeah, I missed out on a GBP, and the funny thing is, I'm gonna show you the fucking level I was looking at too. The level I was looking to buy was the exact bottom. Bitch. What a bitch. What's up, Ghoulie? Good morning, Ghoulie. I actually really like that other song, Motives, there, that we just played. All right, cool. Boom. There we are. Good morning. Let's turn this shit off. Cut the track. I need one of those. You know what I'm talking about. The rap. Those things. I should have gotten the add-on thing there. Anyways, guys. Good morning. As usual. Send me charts that you want me to look at. I will take a peek. We're gonna start off with just a couple of the trades that I was looking at here. UJ, I'm actually still looking for an entry. Just the only thing was we were talking about this yesterday actually here, guys. That we saw that the supply zone here was actually just being touched perfectly there, and then it came up for a sweep above these two levels where there's obviously going to be stops, broke down, and then came for that retest. Now we threw the fib back on. Yeah, I'm playing with fib more, guys. I know. Love the fib. I know. I told you guys early on that you shouldn't use any indicators, but fib I'm playing with more, and so I lied to you. You know me. Okay, cool. So after we had seen that dump down there, yesterday we were looking for shorts here, and originally we wanted to jump in on that fib area there. That's would have been a perfect short. We actually had quite a few trades play out like that. We just barely missed. Got a little bit nervous and didn't enter in on them, but we can still look for a short on this if we do actually start coming back up. What we would be looking for, so if we jump onto the 1 minute here, this is what I was waiting for because I didn't want to call a short signal yet, but we still have some inefficiency right above here, right? Draw it up here. This is kind of the area that I did want to get short on a retest, and it didn't quite hit it. So I am looking for a short right there if we did come back today, but we didn't. So I'm going to just leave this one for now. The one trade that we did take, where was it? Odd CAD. First of all, as Confluence, we want to pair this up with USD CAD, something like this. USD CAD, we saw massive dumping down yesterday, so most likely we're going to continue down. So Odd CAD, I had a similar bias here today. Let's jump to the 5 minute. Right, so we took a short here on the retest of yesterday's liquidity hunt here, right? So that was the liquidity hunt. Once again, sweep those highs, touch the supply zone here, right? So yesterday's obviously going to come back up for a nice little test. If you do guys want to use the Fibonacci, you can use the Fibonacci, draw it out like that. And you can see kind of the area that we'd be looking for a short on. So we actually did short exactly there. And then once we broke down, we put our stop below here. So this is actually a trade that's currently still running. And we're targeting the lows here for 3.2R. All right, we've already taken 50% off at these equal lows here because obviously you guys know that there is a possible stop hunt right there, right? Cool. Elgato Stream Deck. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The Elgato Stream Deck, the one that goes bam, 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 bam. Well, you can obviously do different things with it. Gold. You guys want to see gold? Everyone wants to see gold. Fuck gold, man. Oh, goddamn MACD. All right, guys. Let's check in on MACD over here. How's he doing? He's getting lost in the... He's getting lost. He's so far behind. He's so faded. All right, MACD. Let's forget about him. Okay. Continuing. Let's look at the daily first of all. Oh, God. Everyone loves gold for some reason. Okay. Currently, we are testing the SR flip. As usual, the SR flip just gets tested a little bit, bounces off of it, and then it goes a little bit deeper, right? So if we're jumping down to the 4 hour, 1 hour rather, we can see the area that we were actually interested in. Why did I draw it like that? I don't know. area that we're actually interested in was way up here, and there's stops that's obviously behind this level, right? So that's why we've drawn this. And that was our prediction originally, that we'd see a light resistance off of this, and then continuation back up to here, right? So most likely we're still going to continue up because there's a lot of resting orders still sitting behind here, right? There's a lot of resting orders sitting to be filled right here for short sides, right? Check. Quite cool. And there's no reason for us to stop yet. There's very little orders here. There's no reason to stop there. So what we're just going to be looking for is a sweep above here, right? Once again, we're still continuing that bias sweep above there, and then a breakdown, and then we can continue down to this area where, once again, a lot of people will have their stops. Because why? A lot of people are going to be looking to buy this demand zone right here, right? Because that was originally lifted off, right? So a lot of other traders are going to be doing this, right? Putting their stop there, thinking that this is a safe zone with the multiple tests, and then it's going to actually hunt their stops. And then most likely we're going to come back up. How many screens do I have? What do you define as a screen? 3 monitors, a camera screen, a phone screen, and a window screen so that I can let air in. Cross my legs here. Hey Hunter, I made 10% today from these videos. Thank you. Ooh, baby. 10%. Don't spend it all in one place, or lose it all in one trade. Try to lose that in 10 trades. UCAD. We'll look at UCAD. I had a short bias on there. EJ, we look at, oh man, you guys are bombarding. Let's answer a couple. Watching the stream while I'm in the lab. Oh sweet dude. I love it when people are like watching this shit at work, because then I matter more than your job. What do you think about this? I think it's a bit risky. Took it anyways. Oh, I want to see this. I want to see this chart you sent me. I think. Oh yeah, I want to see this one. Heiken Ashi. Why you gotta use Heiken Ashi? The beef I have with Heiken Ashi is that you don't know where the candles close. The close of the candle is an average between the actual close and the open of the previous candle, I believe, or I might be kind of switched up. But the point is, it's an average, and I don't actually know where things are closing, so it's really confusing. So unfortunately, I can't view this chart because I have no idea how to read it really. Heiken Ashi is really good for like trend trading, and there's strategies based around trend trading, but I can't help you there. Sorry, my man. Okay, I can't chat to you in Discord. Well, you gotta be in the Discord group, I believe. First, okay, UCAD, and then we'll look at EJ. UCAD we kind of briefly just touched on already, but yesterday we were wrong about our bias of it rallying back up here. But we do know that after 4 freaking touches, there's going to be a lot of people who are just baited into their stops there. So there's going to be a lot of fresh money for us to eat up there. That'll be great. So once we do switch direction, that's what we're going to be looking for, right? So we're just looking for a point where we're going to switch direction. So where's a possible area that this downtrend is going to stop? Well, right now we're kind of slowing down here, but I'm not too sold on it yet, because why? Shoot. Okay. This is why. Is it? Wait. Ooh. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of sweeping just a little bit below, but it's not a very strong sweep. I'm not sold on that. And I would like to see it come down here to actually test this demand on the 4-hour level, right? Because that's the initial liftoff point. Most likely, if we remember back in the day here, we did catch this right, this reversal right. And if we're trying to remember what the original bias was, we thought that it was going to bounce off this area, and then we're going to rally back up to these highs, because we didn't quite hit that high from long ago. Fuck, holy shit, this is like 4 years ago. We didn't quite hit it, so I would love to come back up and just give this another little tap, and then we can continue down long term. So I do think that the US dollar is going to be rising long term still, for the CAD. And so most likely we're still going to come back down here, because this is where a lot of the people were resting their orders, and they've got left behind all around here, right? So we'll have to see the reaction off that. I'm not sold in buying anything like this unless we see a deep wick, and then coming back up to test this level here. Unless we see something like that, then I think it's going to come down, and then we'll react off that and then hunt those highs right there. Cool. How do you post a chart? Looks like you just figured it out, man. Okay. We'll look at EJ, and I want to look at this chart. I want to look at a couple charts here. You're on the roof as we speak? My roof? Oh shit, man. Dingus Gang. Quick stop in tonight. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Screen. Good to see you. How do I change it? Don't know what you're asking. Reason behind GBP pairs in the 4-hour. Okay, so this is actually funny. What I was looking at. I wanted to show you guys this. So we had the bias yesterday that this was going to be coming up, right? Such a strong move. And then this was just accumulating, and then we came back down, and this was the area that we were actually looking at. So you can see that this candle right here was the actual first ignition point, right? And it lined up perfectly with a fib line here, right? So that's where I was actually looking for an order, but unfortunately I woke up here, and then it was already gone, and I missed it by, seconds. So I didn't actually get into this trade at all, which is unfortunate. Now, the reason it rejected, I'm not completely sure, but it's funny because I also had a short bias for GBP CAD, and it did the exact same thing, just in the opposite direction though. But I'm not sure why pound went up. It doesn't really matter why the pound went up and then down. It's just a lot of volatility in the market, right? But you can still trade with the exact same volatility. How do I join the group? There should be a link in the description to join the Discord group. Yeah. Okay, we'll look at these charts. Oh man, you guys are talkative today, aren't you? Oh, I haven't even had my tea yet. Yeah, there might have been news or something, I don't know. Who cares about news, man? If you know how to trade like the banks, you don't need to follow the news, because they're already setting up things. Great. Yeah, EJ, please. Yeah, I've been fucking delaying EJ. I'll look at EJ and then I'll look at all those charts. You guys are nutty today. What day is it? Thursday? Yeah, all day long. Okay. Let's throw this on the daily real quick here first. Okay. Let's get rid of all this garbage. What are all these freaking... Okay, EJ. I see a very obvious thing right now in the most recent price action. Why do I have so many lines? Okay, I'm zooming in. You guys tell me. Let me delete all the lines. There. You guys tell me, what do you see? I'll wait. I can wait. Let me pop this to the 15. Do I trade Fridays? Of course. The only day I don't like trading is Monday, so I trade with half risk on Monday. Or not at all. I don't trade every single day though. If there's nothing in the market, I don't trade it. I'm looking for specific things. It touched the top twice. This one, oh, that's a good point. You know, that's not what I was looking for. Right here, what happened here? Cup and handle. Ooh, you must be new here, man. We don't trade classical patterns. That's a good way to get wrecked. Cup and handle. It's a good way to have the market makers take your stops. How more parallel? Okay, that's my stops keep getting. You guys are asking questions. I'm asking you a question right now. Order block. Stop hunt on the bottom. Yes. Yes. Good work. You win the prize of me trying to pronounce your name. Spikasback. Spikasback. Perfect. That's what you win. Okay, cool. So yeah, this guy was dead on accurate. You see 4 freaking touches of the bottom, and then the manipulation to fake out people to the downside before actually reversing the price truly. So after we see this getting eaten back up, all in strong force, right? It's very strong force. Then we can look for our longs here, right? Naturally, nothing has really given us any great entries, but we are coming back. And we would like to see possibly something on this breaker block right here, right? That would be great if we can come back down here. You know, if you wanted to throw your fib somewhere, you know, you throw your fib on somewhere and it's going to line up basically the same, right? Okay. So the thing is though, this is in a downtrend, right? So this is most likely going to come back down. So if it does start continuing up even more, I wouldn't get too worried, right? Because we are in a downtrend right now. It's most likely going to give us another test here. So we're going to have to wait for the reaction off of this level, right? So when it does come down, we have to prove that this level actually acts as support. So a couple things it can do. It can just wick, right? And then you look for your entry off of it. It can slow down and then change trend on that level. And then you could enter. Could freaking wick all the way down here and then back up, and then you can enter, right? If it doesn't change trend and just keeps going, you don't enter. Or if it just blasts through, you don't enter. It's so simple. Do I like ICT? He's boring. ICT is boring, but he's a good trader. It's not better than me, though. I don't know. It's probably better than me. Could you imagine being better than ICT? Okay, you guys asked some questions before. You just clicked on this and you have no idea what this is? How did you get here? You don't know what... You just started watching a random live stream and you have no idea what this is. Oh, that's funny. Well, you've come to the right place. This is where you change your life for the better. Just 3 payments of $9.99 every single month for a locked-in period of 2 years, and you will be a new person. I'm just kidding, dude. It's free. It's all free except for my paid stuff. Okay. Odd USD sells. Ooh, I would like that. That would go well with my odd CAD. Let's look at odd USD. Yeah, sure. Beef man, beefcake. You guys know beefcake. Beefcake. Cartman. Oh no. Not this one. Cartman. Not that beefcake. Beefcake. Okay, cool. So way to know if price is going to reverse on an order block or just reject off it and carry on to the trend. Oh, I think I know what you're saying. The strongest confluence you could use to know if something is going to reject off an order block. Let's jump back to GU. Strongest confluence you can use is, let's jump this to the 1 minute so you can really see what's going on here. If this is your order block right here of interest, right? Essentially, let's just draw this out so that you can see how amazing I am at trading. And then you can all give me a round of applause and look at that. Okay. So that's the order block of interest, right? Is it not? That's the very turning point. So then now you guys understand how amazing I am. Give me a round of applause. There you go. Very good. Okay, perfect. So the next thing you want to do is for confluence. If you don't want to just buy it up right away, what you do is you wait till it's touched, and then you look at the move that brought us down into it, right? Boof, right? And then you see the reaction off of that. The reaction off of that is more powerful than the move bringing it into it. Then we know that there was a strong momentum shift, right? And then what happens is you're always going to get a retest. Why? Because there's people that won't want to get in, and the market makers have more orders to fill, so they come back down and they enter on new order blocks, right? Makes sense. So you get multiple tests, and then you look to enter on that order block. Perfect. Cool. So you don't enter right away after the rally. You wait for a pullback to the previous order block. So simple. And that's where I should have entered, right here or immediately when I woke up. But you can see, you know, I wake up at 5. I had 10 minutes. Oh, I should have been at the charts looking at my phone. I had 10 minutes to enter. That sucks. Okay, I'm gonna look at that chart. By beef man, I mean you like beef. Why do I stream so late? Because I like to trade during market hours, dude. My job is trading. My job is not teaching you guys for free. You jerk. Okay. Feedback for a newbie. Look at your chart. Beefcake. Okay. Oh. You are new, aren't you? You must be, okay. Here's the thing. Here's my feedback for you. You're drawing levels that aren't very important. This one could be important, but why do we even need to chart it? You can obviously see it. This one is just a random level that doesn't really mean anything, right? It's not multiple tests, it's just one singular point, right? This one would actually make more sense to draw out, but you didn't do that one because it's the last one before a gap, right? So there'd be likely a sweep around that level. Here, unlikely to have a sweep. You know, these levels don't make a whole lot of sense either to me. There's not much point. So in my first opinion, you're kind of just drawing confusing things for no reason. You should just leave it bare. You've drawn a trend line here, which you'll notice that if you start seeing multiple touches of the trend line, it's going to start purging it, and it's going to stop hunt you a lot. So what we do is, if you do happen to want to use a trend line, I would just draw it on and use it as like a guide of like roughly where it's going to change around. But don't actually use it as a trading parameter, because once other people see it, including yourself, that's when the market makers also see it, and then they stop you out. So the thing I do see here is actually, so the problem is you're not zoomed in also, so I can't see, but we have multiple highs here. So I actually do expect this to stop hunt even more, and untested levels there. Let's look at this on my chart, odd NZD. What is that? 1 hour. We have multiple highs. Yeah, we have multiple highs, 1, 2, 3 here, right? And we're not really rejecting with any confluence, right? We're just kind of consolidating. And then we have this up here, a level of untestedness, right? So most likely what it's going to do is it's going to come up here, and then it's going to stop you out, and then it's going to go down. We already looked at UCAD. Pips, pay my bills. Hey, no singing in here. No singing, what's that guy's name? Jay Wayne or something? Oh, that's a very common question. How do you tell if it's a fake out breakout? Oh, well, what you do is you stretch back in your chair, you make a long yawn, and then you say, fuck this. I'm not going to trade today anyways. I'm just going to lose money anyways. Okay. Fake out, breakout. Well, first of all, much more common on higher volume pairs, because that's where the banks like to manipulate more. There's a couple tricks you can use. If your level is something like this, right? I just found this randomly clicking on the chart. And you're saying, okay, I want to break out by that range. Well, what you can do is you can look at those obvious untested levels right here, right? And there's an obvious untested level right behind it. So this was absolutely obvious to me, right? When you see a high not touching an untested level, this is so high probability that you'll be right if you just short the level there, right? But yeah, here's kind of another example. If it's going to be a fake out breakout, if you have multiple tests of a low, it's more likely to be a fake out, right? Because it's just stop orders resting there. So you had 1, 2, 3 levels on that low, and then it stop hunted, right? And then again, it went to where? The order block that originally caused an ignition point, right? But looking at it to see live if it's actually doing anything, what you have to do is just look at, put this on the 1 minute, the reaction at that level, to be more specific. So that was just kind of clues to know where fake outs could be happening. But we see the reaction, we see the breakout, and it shows somewhat confluence, but then it just comes back with a lot of momentum, right? So that's when we know it's a fake out. So this is why I say don't breakout trade, because you're gonna get caught in this stuff all the time. Like if you just do a breakout trade like this, then you're gonna get caught in this stuff all the time. And just, I don't like to breakout trade. Better to wait to see the fake out and then play the manipulation that the banks created for the breakout traders. Do I trade Fridays? Yeah. We'll look at EG, sure. Gotta run. Okay, see ya, Screenmaster. Trading with you is fun. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I'm a pretty fun guy. Okay. Oof. Get off of here 1 minute. Well, I was right. Technically, I was right. Was I not? This is just the weirdest fucking chart ever. Okay, so we saw the demand zone. We saw a consolidation in the demand zone. We saw we didn't actually sweep anything here. Oh, I would have thought this would have gone a little bit lower actually. Is it going lower here? Oh shoot, look at this. Okay. So I would have thought it would have gone a little bit lower and then rallied, right? It did actually rally to exactly where we thought, that purple again, right? But now we're seeing multiple touches all along this low. Most likely we're going to hunt that and we're going to come back down here and test this level here. Kind of the ignition area there. It's going to come down here. Right? Looking at the higher time frame, let's see what this looks like on the daily or the 4 hour or something. Get rid of this ugly guy. Yeah. Okay. 4 hour. The thing is, we also kind of have multiple tests, but not as many on the higher up. We just have 2 right here, so we could sweep this again too. But it's more likely, I think, that this was the manipulation, grabs more, and then it comes back down. That's what's more likely. Our bias also, if you guys do remember from like months ago, is we're still looking for this to be hunted, right? We've been trying to hunt that since here in like June, May, something like that. And now that we've rallied up to everything that we need to, I think it can perfectly come down. Higher time frame though, it's not really showing any major signs of weakness here. Hey Daniel. Good to see you. Where should I have my entry orders for fakeouts? Wait till it happens and then look for a retest. And then enter on an untested order block. Oh, my shoulder hurts. Oof. So when will we see the series of your girlfriend again? You see, never. That was a series that started and did so fucking well. The first video did so well. And I don't think there'll be another one. It's possible that, you know, we're probably still going to be friends, kind of. It's possible she comes by and I teach her some stuff again. But it's not, there's nothing planned anytime. we were still trying to do some videos, but she got kind of confused and still didn't really know how to trade after like I taught her a few things. Yeah. She dumped him. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, she doesn't live with me anymore. Okay. We covered gold. Yeah, how long will we be streaming? Probably not much longer. How much do you have on your personal trading account? How much do you weigh, Omar? Let's answer personal questions. You dingus. What is his views? Thanks, Dad. As long as you don't call me daddy, that's okay. That's reserved for certain people. It was so simple, and now I understand like a pro. Awesome. Need more car videos. Yeah, I was planning on going for a ride and having a little car rant. I was gonna be driving out of town and have a car rant, but I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that anymore. I think the plans might have gotten canceled. Okay. Okay. Hunter, if I fly out to BC, do you want to link up? Where are you from? I'll see you, dude. Maybe. I haven't met. I've met people over like Zoom calls from YouTube here, but never in person yet. EuroCAD. Do I own Bitcoin? I own quite a bit of Bitcoin. Yes. So I'm really heavily put into Bitcoin, and it's something that possibly is going to make my life incredibly different in the next few years if Bitcoin goes well. Okay. EuroCAD, that's what you're asking for. I'm also invested in like other cryptos. Our RSR here, it's gone down quite a bit, and I would recommend buying it right now. It's actually a good time to buy. This is one that I put enough in that alone I could probably retire from right now. Once in the next couple years. Anyways. It's a really good project. I really recommend that one. That's my favorite one by far. Okay. EuroCAD. Ooh, yeah. So overall, Euro, we have a general bias of up. Get my trade. Okay, good. We can see again here that same sort of sweep rally type action. I'm looking for a retest of this area so that we can get in on longs. Very simple. We also have equal highs here. That's a really high time frame though, actually, isn't it? Ain't it? You Brits. Ain't it? I feel like, okay. Oh, this is just choppy. I don't like this very much. I don't like it. Huh. All right, well, it seems safe to say that the only thing that's majorly popping out on the lower time frames here is that this move got destroyed. Most likely it's going to continue back down. Where is it going to continue to? Well, first target is going to be these lows here. That's the first target. That's probably most likely where it's going to continue down to. If you're looking at the low time frame here, you're kind of seeing a Asia session sweep, right? So it's a very ugly sweep, right? And we are coming back up to test those initial drop-off area, right? Very, very ugly, and we are breaking down. So I do expect this to actually break down right now and then come down here. I'm not sure if that goes hand in hand actually with our CAD biases. I'm not sure about Euro. Were we bearish on the Euro? Somewhat. It could break down here in the Euro. Until I'm comfortable with the strategy. What are your thoughts on long-term trend trading? Not my preference. I need things to do. I don't like long-term stuff. Look at odd CAD. No, not yet. I didn't. Or odd USD. I don't look at it. Thoughts on pointers on for consistency. If you want consistency, you should trade only one method, and you should trade it once a day. You should look only for that method, prove that it's profitable, and then just strictly follow that method. One trade a day every single day. That's the easiest way to become mentally consistent. Oh man, thank you, Dick. $1.49. Get a little peach. That's awesome. Man, wish your signal group or classes were cheaper as of now. Yeah, just so you guys know, if you guys want to join the signal group, I got 2 weeks for free that you guys can have. I launched it today. I haven't, or yesterday actually. Forgot to mention it. So here's the coupon code. You'll get 2-week free trial. So 2WKV. That's the code. If you use that one, you'll get a 2-week trial for the signals there. And there is a new option actually that's only 147. So it's actually cheaper now. We actually lowered the price permanently too, just so that more people could kind of get in board. Your girlfriend wants to know why your girlfriend dumped you. It was kind of a decision that I was making, knowing that it would end the relationship. Yeah. You guys assume that she kind of dumped me, but it's just kind of like true. But I knew it would end the relationship, so it's just we had different things that we needed. I might make a video on it. Check USwiss. There's a good chart here. Okay, cool. I'll check it out. I partially like don't want to say like too much on what happened, because out of kind of respect, and I don't want to share too much on the internet. I think I'll make a video, but we'll see. Kind of USwiss here. 15-minute. Yeah, that's a good level to watch on to see. And that's a good target. Your stop placement makes sense. What I would do. Yeah, this is cool. What I would do, USwiss. Is this right now? USwiss 15. Is this right now? It is, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, you got a downtrend over the day, so it's most likely going to continue for the rest of the session, all the way down to these lows. Probably hit that low there too. Yeah, I like this. I'm just trying to think if we could get a better entry for you. Let's jump this to the lower time frame. I don't see anything of like it keeps staircasing properly, so all these levels are perfectly fine actually. Did this one touch there? It looks like that satisfied the needs of the previous level too. Yeah. You might even get a rejection right here even. Throw this back on the 15. Rough fib. I would want to look for a little bit higher up. But you might even get rejection right now. I would look for this here, honestly. See how it reacts off of that level? Because this is a This is the best demand zone, I think. Yeah. That's the level that I would look for. I think a good chance what happens here is you see a breakdown and you see you'll see a lot of people kind of FOMO in because they say, okay, this is the level that we actually broke off of, and then it's going to come back up, sweep that, and then down. You sound and talk like Phase Agony. Yeah, I'll look him up. Let me see. But I don't want to like play any of his videos because then I'll get a copyright strike. Agony. Yeah, cool. Do you look like me? Have you guys seen what's this guy's name? The FIFA player. Shoot. I forget his name now. Are there any photos of this guy? Phase Agony. This guy looks like me, apparently. I don't think he looks like me. That's not right. Oh, here's the guy, Kevin DeBruce. This guy. Wait, no. I think it's there, that one. This guy. He looks almost identical to me. Alright, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up. That's a good, yeah, I'm using Brave. Alright, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.